Oh, Sting. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. 3 things you need to know to start your day. The weather forecast, well, we are going to get some snow, but they were supposed to be snow last night. Did you know that? I think I told you anyway, but I don't see any. I see frost on the cars, but that's about it. Cloudy with a high of 40 degrees. Maybe a few flurries tonight. Tomorrow's going to be fine. Then the snow comes in on Friday night in through Saturday. And depending on where you are, we could get like 8 to 10 inches, depending on where. It is Ash Wednesday today, the start of Lent. So figure out what you're going to give up for the next 40 days. But you know what's at the end of Lent? Easter. And that means warmer weather, doesn't it? Coming up, couples and bedtimes. If you have a big gap of when you go to bed and your partner goes to bed, it could decide what kind of couple you are. Are you happy or are you not? More on that coming up right around 6:30 on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Hey, I'm Sarah Sullivan. Do you and your partner go to bed at different times? It's called a bedtime gap. Apparently, there's been a new report. These people doing new reports about stuff. It could affect the way your relationship is. The partner who goes to bed, obviously, they're tired, whatever. I go to bed early. I don't know what David does after I go to bed, but apparently that's me time for David. It's nice for him. He likes it. He can do whatever he wants to do. However, the report says, I think I'm going to call him up and tell him this, that couples with fewer bedtime gaps tend to be happier together. And very happy couples go to bed together about 4 times a week, compared to once a week for less than happy couples. Guess when David and I go to bed together? 0. We don't even get that 1 time a week. Nope, never. We never, ever, ever go to bed at the same time. He is a night owl. I am not. I'm here with you every morning. But couples who are night owls are happy, and couples who are early birds, if they're both early birds and they're both night owls, that means that they're happier. Whatever, new report. I what is that expression? I stick my thumb out to you in your general direction. Was that from a movie? Anyway, there was a difference based on age, though. Younger couples find it more important to go to bed at the same time, and it matters less to older people. I don't know what that says about me. But anyway, hey, coming up, I got a big star who's coming around to tour. He plays the guitar. We love him. I'll tell you more about that. He's going to be in Massachusetts right around 6:45 on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Thanks for being here. We're going to make it. I'm certain of it. That's your optimist, Sully. It's a Shark Morning Show. I'm Sarah. Thanks for being here. So listen, I got to tell you about this show. The summertime concerts are so awesome, aren't they? They're coming. Summertime's going to be here, I promise. And hopefully it'll be above 40 degrees. Hey, I'm happy with 40, especially after the winter that we've had. Anyway, Santana and the Doobie Brothers coming to the Xfinity Center at the end of June. It is the Oneness Tour in 2026. Santana, he's a spiritual dude. You can just kind of tell, right? From the colors that he uses and the way that he plays the guitar and all that. And he's going to be there with the Doobies. I love that. You can get your pre-sale VIP packages right now. They are on sale. It's happening at Ticketmaster.com. And yes, of course, I'm going to have tickets to give away for you at some point, maybe next week. We'll figure that stuff out. But I wanted to tell you about it today in case you wanted to get in on that VIP package situation. Coming up, Santana in 5 minutes on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Huey Lewis, he has Meniere's disease. Do you know what that is? It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Meniere's disease is when you lose your hearing, basically, which is really kind of sad for a musician. Anyway, 3 things you need to know to start your day. Today, it's going to be not a bad day. We were supposed to get some flakes, maybe a few flurries here and there, but no significant snow last night. Today's going to be okay. A high of 40 degrees and then maybe flurries tonight. Tomorrow is going to be fine, sunny in the 40s, but then on the weekend, Friday night into Saturday, nobody's really committing on how many inches we're going to get, but it's significant. So if you're planning on going anywhere on Friday night and Saturday, then you might want to plan differently or just go for it and drive really, really, really slow. But yeah, that's, I'm going to guess maybe around 8 inches, maybe a little less on the seacoast. Right by the water is what I'm saying, like Rye and Hampton, because that's what seems to happen with the snow. But I am not a meteorologist. That's Skarupa's job on MUR. Today is the start of Lent. I want you to know that because you have to give up something today. What it is, you decide. And have you heard of deed fraud? This is pretty scary. It's when scammers get your social security number. They basically steal your identity, and then they file a quit claim deed with the registry, with your county registry, and steal your home. Like, this has happened in New Hampshire. When I first heard about it, I'm like, oh, that's Florida. Nope, it's right here in the 603. So I'll have more on that. I'm writing an article about that, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow morning. But coming up in 15 minutes, right around 7:30, there is a curling club in Nashua. I'll tell you more about that on the way on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. If the Olympics had a competition for singing, Freddie Mercury would win. I don't care if he's alive or dead. I said it. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark, greatest singer of all time. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, speaking of the Olympics, did you know that there's a curling club in New Hampshire? It's the weirdest sport, and it has been since I was a kid. I was like, I could probably do that almost split on the ice where they just, they throw the stone. And Chronicle, MUR did a story about this club in Nashua. And they said that the actual granite stone is not New Hampshire granite. Apparently, New Hampshire granite is not good enough, or it's made for different things, but not these stones. These stones have to be incredibly compact, Granite from New Hampshire is more porous, apparently, from what I researched yesterday just for you. But yeah, you can't major in curling anywhere, but you can play it all over New England. Not only is there a place in Nashua, it's the Merrimack Valley Curling Club, and it's part of the Nashua Country Club if you want to take a road trip down there. But there is Broomstones in Wayland, Massachusetts, which is west of Boston, maybe about 40 minutes or so. Oh, no, it's in the North End in Boston. But yeah, there's many. You got to check them out. If you want to actually participate in curling, there are places that you can do that fairly close to the seacoast. So there you go. We've got more details for you at shark1053.com or right there on the Shark app. Boom, 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 boom. It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Thanks for being here. Hollywood happenings. We got a few things to report on, 3 things specifically. Shia LaBeouf, which, call me a weirdo, but he is one of my favorite actors. I just think he's brilliant. I just saw something with him, and I can't remember the name of it, of course, or what it was about. But I remember it was Shia LaBeouf. Anyway, he was arrested in New Orleans on Monday night after getting drunk and rowdy, and he started a fight. Yeah. One bartender said that Shia has been, quote, terrorizing the city since last week. A woman claims that she suffered life-altering injuries at a Donny Osmond concert. Donny Osmond, the dude who brought us Puppy Love.
And they called it Puppy Love.
Oh, Donny.
Oh, I guess they'll never know.
That was 1972. Holy moly. But anyway, yeah, she said that she suffered injuries when she was hit by a ball, an inflatable ball. Come on, man. She's suing Donny, his production company, and Harrah's Las Vegas for $15,000. Ay. Anyway, Sarah McLachlan, she gets about 10 to 20 letters a week from fans about rescue animals or requests to assist with different charities. It's all thanks to her ASPCA ad from the 2000s and her song Angel. Do you remember that? I used to turn it over. Every time that stupid commercial came on with Sarah McLachlan's face and the sad dogs, I used to turn it away. I couldn't stand looking at the sad dogs and cats or whatever. Oh, but anyway, Sarah's going to be in Boston July 10th at the Leader Bank Pavilion, which used to be Harbor Lights down by the water. Coming up just after 8 o'clock, your 8 o'clock flashback on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark.
Breakfast!
It's time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the 8 o'clock flashback. How you doing, friend? All right, here's what's happening. All brought to you, by the way, by the Watch Stop, coming soon to Rochester. Back on this day, 97 years ago, the very first Academy Award winners were announced, but the actual awards weren't handed out until 3 months later. Back in 1930, the ninth planet of our solar system, Pluto, was discovered. But then in 2006, the status of the planet was cruelly ripped away. The Church of Scientology started back on this day 72 years ago. And back on this day in 1933, Yoko Ono was born. She's 93 years old. And back on this day in October of 1980, he was cruelly ripped away from this world in December of 1980. John Lennon, Starting Over, was on your radio. It's the 8 o'clock flashback on... Are you watching the Olympics? It's 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Here's comic Judy Gold talking about the Olympics and how it should be a reality show.
I'm watching the Olympics. All right, they have completely turned the Olympics into a reality program. Before every competition, they always profile one of the athletes. Have you noticed every Olympic athlete has had the most miserable, tragic life? No, I'm watching the swimming in Australia. A couple of years ago, I felt like such a loser. In lane 4 is Svetlana Mashakova. She's swimming with 2 broken legs she got as she was pushing her parents out of a moving train as they were escaping persecution. In lane 6 is Alana Lalajova. This is her first competition since climbing Mount Everest and falling. In lane 9 is Michelle Navarro. She's dead. She died last Friday. She's floating in lane 9. And she's the favorite in this category.
Oh, so funny. Judy Gold is her name. Team USA got 2 silver medals yesterday. The one of the speed skater teams and a New Englander, Mac Forehand. He comes from Connecticut. He won a silver for big air freestyle skiing. So I'm going to keep you up to date on the Olympics in case you're too busy or you really don't care all that much. I'll keep you updated at about this time while they go on. Coming up at 8:30, Santana and the Doobie Brothers have announced a tour, and I'm going to run down a few of the recent concert announcements on the way on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. It was just announced that Santana and the Doobie Brothers are going to be at the Xfinity Center at the end of June 29th to be specific. And the VIP packages are on sale right now, pre-sale on sale as well. So if you want to check into that, Ticketmaster.com. Bank NH in Guilford, they have a few new shows. Sarah McLachlan was announced. July 12th is the date of that. Dave Matthews Band going to be there July 14th. One of my favorite days. It's my birthday. And July 15th. So also Weird Al Yankovic is going to be at Bank NH. He's just the best. July 22nd is the date of that. However, the special guest that he has with him makes me feel a little strange and uncomfortable. Puddle's Pity Party. Do you know that guy? Weird. But anyway, hey, I suppose that's Al's gig, right? July 22nd is the date of that show. And at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, Lita Ford, Kiss Me Once, Kiss Me Twice, Kiss Me Deadly. May 8th is the day of that show. Lita Ford, who I'm sure has tattoos in very sensitive areas. Coming up, we got the Shark Yacht Rock Song of the Day at about 8:45 on 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. Good morning. I'm Sarah Sullivan. Now, I know at this time every day we usually do the Shark Yacht Rock Song of the Day, right? Well, I'm going to veer off the beaten path just for today. I don't like this date. February 18th is the day that my mother died. This year, it's the 10th anniversary, which is why I'm bringing it up at all. Ella Mary Trombley Sullivan had 8 children. One of them died at birth. I'm her youngest. Can you believe it? That's why I'm never going to feel old a day in my life. You know, my mom was really full of life. She taught me how to live life to the fullest. We've only got one go around, people. We might as well enjoy it. Some of my more recent close friends have said to me, They really wish that they would have met my mom, you know? And my response is always the same. You already have. If you've ever seen anybody feeding someone who's hungry and being joyful about it, you've met my mom. Man, she used to love to feed people. If you know somebody who will give her very last dollar to somebody who needs it, you've met my mother, even if she needs it herself. And if you've ever met somebody who loved being with her kids more than anything in the world, you've met Ella. You know, we used to listen to music all the time when I was growing up.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. You know, people say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.